Nearly forgot again. This is your mic check. Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? Big one tonight. And we go live in about 6 or 7 minutes. See you soon. Did it scare you? Welcome to the quiz. Hello! Oh, yeah! It's Friday, look, can you see? It was Toby's birthday yesterday. Come on, come here. Come on. Are we all okay? I'm excited. There's more questions in tonight. It's going to be ace. I'm well excited. Okay, so if it's your first time, these are the rules to the quiz. Hopefully you've got your online entry form. That is pinned to the top of the Facebook page. It's also in the description of this video if you're playing on YouTube. I know I sat in that corner, Lee. 20 minutes I was sat there like this. 20 minutes. Oh, by the way, Lee, I'll show you a t-shirt in a minute. It's absolutely awesome, that. Yeah, hopefully you got your online entry form. Please, hi Trisha, please do not write answers in the chat. Okay, you write them on the entry form. And it's well worth doing that because I mark the whole quiz for you. I know some of you have read this 100 and whatever times, but I mark the quiz for you. And by 3 o'clock tomorrow, there's a league table of results published, along with all the answers to the quiz as well. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Julie. You okay? Yeah, don't write answers in the chat. Can you tell I want to get this bit over with quick? I want to get into the quiz. Please don't Google. The quiz, it's not hard enough to... Oh, happy birthday, James. I've got another birthday to do as well, actually. Who was it? I can't believe I've forgotten. Oh, Jodie's granddad, Biffo. Happy birthday. Yeah, please don't Google. Quiz isn't hard enough. You should get half marks relatively easily. It's out of 70 tonight because there's extra questions. So there's 65 questions in total. There's the link. Could you please make a small donation for playing? It's much appreciated. We're calling it an honesty pot, just so that we can carry on doing the quizzes for you, really, because I love doing them. And I know a lot of you love doing it as well. I must show this. I've got to show this. This is Lee. He sent me this pic. I nearly couldn't get the quiz started on time just because I was laughing so much. Lee's made a t-shirt. That's him posing for it. And on the back of the t-shirt, it even says noodle doodle sing sang. Just like the song. How good is that? Okay, so here we go. Starting the quiz, nice and easy. Each question we read out twice for you. Plenty of time. Go nice and slow, Katie. Don't worry. And the questions are repeated about halfway for you as well. So it is the best t-shirt, Kathy. I just love the back of it. Question 13. Line umpires and a chair umpire oversee matches in which sport? So you're either writing this directly now on your entry form, or what a lot of people like to do is they write it on a pad of paper and then they copy it across later to the form. Quiz lasts about an hour, and you've got an hour after that till 10 o'clock to submit your form. So plenty of time. It said all the words of the song, Paul. I've put the pictures on Facebook. It's so good, that. Go nice and slow, Katie, don't worry. If I go too fast, tell me. Question 14. What type of vessel has a name that means underwater? So it starts majorly easily, and it does get harder as we go. What type of vessel has a name that means underwater? If I shout tonight as well, I've gone deaf in my ear. I've been deaf for a week in my ear. Can't hear a thing. Don't say what. Please. So what type of vessel has a name that means underwater? Question 15. CO2 is the chemical formula for what? Yeah, Paul's not a fan of the song, is he? Thanks, Neil. CO2 is the chemical formula for what? That's 15. Question 16, multiple choice. Who's had the most UK #1 singles? Is it Elvis or the Beatles? Who's had the most UK #1 hit singles? Is it Elvis or the Beatles? Yes, Neil. We are stocked up. Question 17. Do you remember this? What colour was the children's character Orville the Duck? Yellow, green, or red? They do get harder. What colour was the children's character Orville the Duck? Was he yellow, green, or red? I know, Kathy, is brilliant, isn't it? I just like the back of it. Question 18. Mary Piper and King Edward are varieties of what? Yeah, it was Toby's birthday yesterday, and we went out for half an hour, went for a walk, come back, and she'd had 2 wires. 2. She likes wires. Yeah, and I thought. So Mary Piper and King Edward are varieties of. Question 19. What was the name of King Arthur's sword in the legend? So what was the name of King Arthur's sword in the legend? Question 20. Which 1971 song refers to the day the music died? So which 1971 song refers to the day the music died? I tell you what, it's a good music round later. There's some good songs in it. #21. What's the name of the leather riding breeches worn by cowboys? I used to wear cowboy boots for no reason other than I don't know. The beast like it. Good boy. That thing you put on about Toby was funny. Thank you. It's funny. So what was the name of the leather riding breeches worn by cowboys? We have where Toby is there, we have a box because we're in a flat, I have to take all the stuff down and put it all back up, which is why you've seen them time lapses every quiz. So I'm doing that 3 times a week. So all the stuff goes behind the sofa in a box. So there's wires in the box, so we have to shut the box. So that's where Toby is. Question 22. What's the world's most common eye colour? Is it brown or blue? So what's the world's most common eye colour? Is it brown or blue? 23. Now you have got multiples on. See, this is the advantage of filling the form in, because sometimes you've got multiples on your form where I haven't put them on the screen. Sorry. in the traditional bingo call, what number is rise and shine? There are some multiples on your form. I think sometimes, Trisha, what I've learned through doing them online rather than in the pub, that on occasions, making them multiples make them harder on occasions. Not always, obviously. That's weird, Siobhan. Question 24. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I used to hate calling the bingo, you know, Debbie. Being honest, but still did it. On average, about how many times does your heart beat in a day? 5,000, 10,000, 50,000, or 100,000? And extra points if you could tell me where I got this question from. No, joking, but I wonder if you do know. I stole a question off somebody. On average, about how many times does your heart beat in a day? 5,000, 10,000, 50,000, or 100,000? People loved it. People went mental for the bingo, Debbie. Didn't I? See, before this, I used to do 3 pub quizzes a week amongst supply teaching and other things. What are you looking at me like that for? Seriously? Good point, Tony. Yeah, it is pen draw tonight. What people are referring to is, thank you, Tricia, for that, for letting me know. Oh, it does work, yeah. Is we do a little draw for, it's a bit of a laugh, a draw for a Quizinators pen. I say that every Friday. If you've made a donation this week, you entered into the draw. We do that later. So question 25, which 2020 culinary competition was won by Thomas Frake? It's a hard wipeout tonight, you know. I think it's a hard one. So which 2020 culinary competition was won by Thomas Frake? Good job, they're written down. Question 26. In which children's TV show would you find the following characters? Rebecca Rabbit, Susie Sheep, and Zoe Zebra. Sorry, Debbie. In which children's TV show would you find the following characters? Rebecca Rabbit, Susie Sheep, and Zoe Zebra. Question 27. Amy couldn't remember this one. What type of rodent is normally found in or near the Arctic? And due to a 1958 Disney documentary called White Wilderness, is the subject of a popular myth that they commit mass suicide by jumping off cliffs. So what type of rodent is normally found in or near the Arctic? And due to a 1958 Disney documentary called White Wilderness, is the subject of a popular myth that they commit mass suicide by jumping off cliffs. Amy's obviously watching now. I thought you didn't get that one. Question 28. In mathematics, the first 6 numbers in the Fibonacci sequence are 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. What's the next number in the sequence? Mainly it's maths. So in mathematics, the first 6 numbers in the Fibonacci sequence are 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. What's the next number in the sequence? I know we've got a head teacher playing tonight as well, so she should get that one. 29. Which European country has a flag consisting of 2 horizontal bands, one of blue to represent the sky and one of yellow to represent wheat? Debbie, don't wind her up. Oh, Becky, hiya. Hi, Becky. Becky's there as well. I used to go to uni with them. Which European country has a flag consisting of 2 horizontal bands, one of blue to represent the sky and one of yellow to represent wheat? It does, Lee. Oh, God, you like it. Not see, how long have I not seen you for, Becky? 5th? Don't know. 20? Between 15 and 20 years? Oh. Anyway, and question 30 is an anagram. You can write the answer, you can write whether you've got it in the chat. Please don't write the answer. It's a country, anagram, jumbled up word, neon lab. Gabor got it really quick. That was quick. Whilst you're working that out, I'm just going to go through the first 18 questions for you. So, line umpires and a chair umpire oversee matches in which sport? That's 13. Mark's got it as well. Debbie, don't start. Behave. What type of vessel has a name that means underwater? That's 14. Chris has got it. Alison's got it. We are that old, Becky. The CO2 is the chemical formula for what? That's 15. Donna's got it. 16. Who has the most UK, tough this one actually for a starter, UK #1 hit singles, Elvis or the Beatles? Oh, nice one, Donna's team's got it. What colour was the children's character Orville the Duck? Yellow, green or red? 18. Mary Piper and King Edward are varieties of what? 19. What was the name of King Arthur's sword in the legend? Yes, Paul's got it! Paul, you've got the last 3. You're not that bad at anagrams. Question 20. Which 1971 song refers to the day the music died? Julie's got it. 21. What was the name of the leather riding breeches worn by cowboys? 22. What's the world's most common eye colour? Brown or blue? 23. Traditional bingo call, rise and shine. What number is it? Kathy's still looking at last week's. On average, how many times does your heart beat in a day? And yes, I got that whilst I was doing Joe Wicks this week. 5,000, 10,000, 50,000 or 100,000. Jack's doing well. Which 2020 culinary competition was won by Thomas Frake? And 26, in which children's TV show would you find Rebecca Rabbit, Susie Sheep, and Zoe Zebra? 27, what type of rodent is normally found in or near the Arctic and is the subject of a popular myth? They commit mass suicide by jumping off cliffs. 28, in mathematics, the first 6 numbers in the Fibonacci sequence a 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. What's the next number in the sequence? 29. Which European country has a flag consisting of 2 horizontal bands, one of blue to represent the sky and one of yellow to represent wheat? And then, oh, tons of you got it. It's a country, quite a short one. It's a country. When you know the answer, you can just see it straight away, can't you? What a stupid thing to say. Okay, on to the mixed video round. So a little bit of everything here. Instructions are on screen. As usual, if for any reason we do go down, refresh your page and we'll be back up within a minute.
Here's a song everybody knows. Yeah, we all know how it goes. 'Cause it's the song everybody knows. So come on and sing. Flim flam beetle bottle flip flop beep bop skirfle lurfer ding dang willy wally bing bang tick tock peekaboo hip it dip it doodle doo fizzle does a cling clang doodle doodle sing sang. Yeah, I said noodle doodle sing sang. He said noodle doodle sing sang. Here's a song everybody knows. Yeah, we all know how it goes. 'Cause it's the song everybody knows. So come on and sing. Come on and sing, come on. Flim flam beetle bottle flip flop beep bop skirfle lurfer ding dang willy wally bing bang tick tock.
JJ said this is a good idea. I, JJ, have decided that this is a good idea. And I would like you to do it. I generally like the kind of music that nobody is liking at the time.
I've had meat and two veg every day of my life. I like meat and two veg.
This recipe was handed down to me by my great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother. It's never changed.
I literally eat my competitors for breakfast. I love a bit of mammoth.
I'm generally a meat guy, but
Whoop. 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 Whoop.
Working like a machine.
Yeah, imagine that. How'd you do? I thought 34 was the harder one. No? Yes? Or what you know, isn't it? I left the door open. Okay, onto the music round. The way the music round works is it's half a point for the artist. And can you write that first in your answer? Followed by half a point for the name of the song on the same one. We're not really playing the song. It's a music clue. You're getting about 3-4 seconds of the song only, but some of the lyrics on screen as well. I think there's some good ones in this.
Big black sky over my town. Big black sky over my town.
And have some fun. And have some fun.
Kobe, I've made another mistake, haven't I? Hey? Yeah, Paul, if I've made a mistake, either will do. Okay? I've done it once before, actually. I forgot to, replace the different lyrics. So as long as you get either the one that the lyrics is showing or the name of the song, you're still getting the points. Apologies for that. There's always something, isn't there? Okay, it is break time. During the break, the songs that... Did you, Marie? I thought the backwards one was reasonably... I think it sounds similar. I do. That's why I didn't put the lyrics in. But yeah, I love that song too. I do. During the break, 10 minutes, go and get yourself a drink or whatever. On this side, the questions that I've read out, they'll appear on screen. They'll scroll through for you, so you can catch up on them if you need to, or you joined us late. On this side, it's a weird one, this one. 5 bonus questions, each worth a point each. I've been on Google Translate and fancy a beer. I've put those words in and I've translated them to different languages. Can you tell me what language it is from the words on screen? And I've put some multiples on your form as well. It's a strange one now, but just thought we'd give it a try. Different is good sometimes. After the break, got a couple of bonus rounds, loads more to come, about another half of the quiz to come, easy peasy. Please make a small donation for playing. I was going to mention as well, what have we got coming up? We've got tons coming up. Next Sunday, oh no, this Sunday, my God, in 2 days' time, we've got the movies quiz. That'll be a good one. Week after, completely free quiz, no donations, nothing like that, no tickets, nothing. Play for free. Invite everybody. It's going to be great. I can't wait. And then it's our first year anniversary on Tuesday, March 23rd. Can't believe that. Yeah, so please make a small donation for playing. Doesn't have to be a lot, but a little bit for playing. Would be great. I'll see you in 10 minutes.
Of reports from Paris, the Diana, Princess of Wales.
Mild entertainment. There was what happened to a man there? It was so weird. It's wrong like that. Hello. Right. Okay, before we get into this, it is pen spinny time. Yes. So here we go. So what happens is, anyone that's made a donation in any of the 3 previous quizzes, so we're talking about Tuesday, Sunday, and last Friday, gets entered into a random draw. We spin and we send a pen off to the winner. So here we go. Going to count down from 10. Good luck, everybody. Me, he says, and it's Nicola Pryor. You playing tonight, Nicola? So if you are playing tonight, Nicola, if you send me a message with your address, I'll get it posted off. I'll also post it on Facebook, and if not, I'll get in touch with you. So quick doing it. Well done, Nicola. Right, here we go. So we've got some extra questions tonight. We've got this round and another different one. Amy just said to me then during the break, she said, why did you say easy peasy halfway? What I meant was we've got extra questions because normally halfway isn't quite halfway. We've got an extra half of the quiz to go. It's not easy peasy because it does get harder later. Okay, so here we go. 46. It's what event or what thing happened first? I know, Tony. I rushed that a bit, didn't I? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire was first broadcast, or The Weakest Link was first broadcast. So we're looking for what happened first. Oh, look at that, Lee. So Who Wants to Be a Millionaire was first broadcast, or The Weakest Link was first broadcast. Which one came first? Everybody music, yeah. $47. Out of these 2 actresses, who played Catwoman first? Halle Berry or Anne Hathaway? They're not all events. Out of these 2 actresses, who played Catwoman first? Halle Berry or Anne Hathaway? They are all 50-50s though. $48. Which one of those 2 was built first? Blackpool Tower or the Eiffel Tower? So quiz is out of 70 tonight. There's 65 questions. You'll see why there's that discrepancy later. It's the first time you've played. But which was built first? Blackpool Tower or the Eiffel Tower? Who died first, Romeo or Juliet? By the way, if you still miss any of these questions, you can, if you're playing on YouTube, you can rewind the quiz at any time to get back any questions you need to, including the music and the video bits. If you're on Facebook, you do have to wait till it finishes, and then about a minute later, Facebook lets you rewind the video to whatever point you want. So who died first in the play? Was it Romeo or Juliet? I'm glad you like them, Debbie. And then 50, was it the Beatles, the band was formed, or the Volkswagen Beetle was launched? Which one of those two was first? So 50, the Beatles were formed, or the Volkswagen Beetle was launched? Hopefully you'll be able to pick up some points reasonably easy there. I'll just fly through them one more time quickly for you. So 46 was, which was first, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire was broadcast, or The Weakest Link was broadcast. 47, out of these two actresses, who played Catwoman first, Halle Berry or Anne Hathaway? 48, which one was built first, Blackpool Tower or the Eiffel Tower? 49, who died first, Romeo or Juliet? And 50, the Beatles were formed, or the Volkswagen Beetle was launched? And we've got some science and tech questions now. Don't normally do rounds, but we've just stuck one in there just for a bit of a change. Just for a change. Okay, so 51. Galileo, that went well, didn't it? Galileo first observed the rings of which planet in 1610? So Galileo first observed the rings of which planet in 1610? (52) What K is the word given to the energy produced by the motion of a body? So 52 is, what K is the word given to the energy produced by the motion of a body? I know it's like being in Lee Taylor's head, isn't it? All them synapses and neurons making flashy things and wow. That went well. 53. Which technology manufacturer has named their magnetic technology MagSafe? And we do just want the manufacturer, not the product. Which technology manufacturer has named their magnetic technology MagSafe? Just seen in the news actually that Xiaomi, who make mobile phones, so Xiaomi's not the answer obviously, they're bringing out a phone with air charging, so charging actually over the air with no contact. Wouldn't it? 54. What BE is the social psychological theory that explains why people will tend to refuse to offer help when there's other people present during an emergency? So first word B, second word E. What BE is the social psychological theory that explains why people will tend to refuse to offer help when there's other people present during an emergency? What's it called? Save me thousands, Neil. And the last one of this segment, and do you know what? I mean, I don't. Maybe you know more. I don't know, but whilst I'm writing the quiz, I learn loads. I do. But hopefully you come out of the quiz, you know, learning one or two. I did not know this. What does the H stand for in the pH measure of acidity? One of them I felt I should know, but I didn't. What does the H stand for in the pH measure of acidity? And in case you need a recap on them really quickly for you, 51, Galileo first observed the rings of which planet in 1610? Then we got what K is the word given to the energy produced by the motion of a body? I bet Toby would charge the amount of time she's bitten the electronic things. Which technology manufacturer has named their magnetic technology MagSafe? 54, what BE is the social psychological theory that explains why people will tend to refuse to offer help when there's other people present during an emergency. Kathy's done well in this round, it looks like. And what does the letter H stand for in the pH measure of acidity? It's like a marathon, isn't it? It is, isn't it? Extra questions. So a little bit tougher at the end, on purpose, because we got them extra ones in. So here we are. These are your harder questions of the quiz. Good luck with this one. You have got multiples on your form. Including the central space where players start and end the game. How many different spaces are there that you could land on in a game of Trivial Pursuit? Can you see I've put a tiny board there to give you an idea of it's how many squares, isn't it? It is workable out, this. You might want to come back to that one. So including the central space where players start and end the game, how many different spaces are there that you could land on a game of Trivial Pursuit? In a game of Trivial. $57. God, I mean, this has been going a long time now, hasn't it? Who sings the theme tune to the upcoming Bond film, No Time to Die? Yeah, it's a tough one, that, Tony, isn't it? So who sings the theme tune to the upcoming Bond film, No Time to Die? $58, multiple choice. In which country would you find these lakes? Chipping Norton Lake, Lake Mackay, Lake Disappointment. Is it Canada, Australia, or Africa? Isn't it Debbie? Debbie's heard that song. It is a very good song. I like the song, actually. In which country would you find these lakes? This is 58. Chipping Norton Lake, Lake Mackay, Lake Disappointment. Is it Canada, Australia, or Africa? I've never been up Grabor. $59. Now I thought this one was really hard, but Amy got this one straight away. According to data released by the Office for National Statistics in 2020, of the 10 most popular names given to baby boys, born in England and Wales in 2019. Which one was just 3 letters long? The boy's name, 3 letters. According to data released by Office for National Statistics in 2020, of the 10 most popular names given to baby boys born in England and Wales in 2019, which one was just 3 letters long? Oh, do you like that one, Paul? I like the Sheryl Crow one. And last one of the harder questions. Meaning New Stone Age in Greek. What's the name of the period in history that commenced with the beginning of farming? Mesolithic, Neolithic, or Bronze Age? So meaning New Stone Age in Greek. What's the name of the period in history that commenced with the beginning of farming? Is it Mesolithic, Neolithic, or Bronze Age? And it's time for that bit again.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Okay, so if you've not done this before, this bit, we call the last 5 questions of the quiz, we call it the wipeout round, okay? Each question... How many times have I said this? Each question is worth double the amount of points, so 2 points, potentially getting you 10 points in total. But if you get one wrong, you get nothing for the round. But you can miss them out, and that's important to say. There's a box below, they're all 50-50s. There's a box below to say, I don't want to gamble, it's a gambling game. And you would just lose the points for that question, not all of them. Okay, so you're losing that 10. Really divides the teams, this. And I think it's tough, I do. First one. 61. Which video game character has hid his or her own day of appreciation held on March the 10th every year? Sonic or Mario? Which video game character has his or her or him or whatever own day of appreciation held on March the 10th each year? Is it Sonic or Mario? His, her, it. You get what I mean, Tony. We get the gist of it. 62. Over how many days is a decathlon now contested at the Olympics? Is it 2 or 3? So over how many days is a decathlon now contested at the Olympics? You can't. You're quite right, Kathy. Is it 2 or 3? $63. Now be careful because it is to the nearest 100 miles, this. To the nearest 100 miles, how long is the M6? 200 or 300? If we have, Murray, I apologise. I don't think so, but I wouldn't have put it in if I thought we had. But these things happen. I have a thing on the computer which I check for words, but we are on 133 quizzes, so it may happen. emptying water. Oh, have you got an M6 you're there as well, Gabor? '64. Who was born first, Bobby Charlton or Jack Charlton? So 64. Who was born first, Bobby Charlton or Jack Charlton? That's a good question, isn't it? 133 quizzes. How many questions? Got to be near 1,000, hasn't it? No, more. Way more. Not later. It's exciting, isn't it? Dave's got something exciting to do. Okay, sorry. Final question of the quiz. 65. Which lager was advertised by Paul Hogan in the 1980s? Was it Castlemaine 4X or Foster's? So that is the last question of the quiz. Which lager was advertised by Paul Hogan in the 80s? Castlemaine 4X or Foster's? It's a good answer, that, Tricia. Lots. Don't bother working out. It's lots. And that's it. Now, I will go through those last 10. Oh, no, it's a good question, Lisa. I recalculated around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quizzes ago because what I'd done was I was counting the general knowledge quizzes as 1, 2, 3. Then some of the theme quizzes were counted in that, and some weren't. So I went back on the Facebook page and I thought, right, got all the Google forms in a row and went, how many is it? And counted them. So that's the actual number, because it was annoying me that it was off. Little things, eh? I'll be buying t-shirts soon. Okay, gonna go through one more time just to say you've now got just under an hour. You've got till 10 o'clock to press the submit button on your form. When you do that, you'll get a tiny message on the screen that says, thanks, got your form. That's great. By 3 o'clock tomorrow, I'll have your score posted to you by email in a league table, and also the answers to the quiz. Okay, check your junk mail if you haven't got that before 3, because it is getting sent 100%. Okay, please make a small donation for playing. We call it the Honesty Box. It enables us to keep going. Let's go through those last ones one more time. No, it's all right, Lisa, because it was annoying me, because I was thinking it's 100, but it's more than 100, but it's not quite. So I just worked it out. So I thought someone would be like that, but perhaps you've not done it for a while. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Kathy. Next time, Debbie. Okay, just go through them one more time. Including the central space, and you can wind the video back, where players start and end the game. How many different spaces are there that you can land in a game of Trivial Pursuit? Who's drawing the board now? I would. 57. Who sings the theme tune to the upcoming Bond film, No Time to Die? Thanks, Tricia. Thanks, Paul. 58. In which country would you find these lakes? Chipping Norton Lake, Lake Mackay, Lake Disappointment, Canada, Australia, or Africa? The best wrong answers. I still need to do that, Kathy, with 1 or 2. Thank you. Thanks, Oliver. 59. According to data by the Office for National Statistics in 2020, of the 10 most popular boys' names in England and Wales, which one was just 3 letters long? It was a long toughie, Dawn. Question 60. Meaning New Stone Age in Greek. What's the name of The period in history that commenced with the beginning of farming: Mesolithic, Neolithic, or Bronze Age. Yeah, see you on Sunday. Thanks, Mary. Thank you. 61. Which video game character had his or own day of appreciation? I love my wording sometimes. Held on March the 10th every year. Sonic or Mario? 62. Apologies if we have had this before. I don't remember doing, but over how many days is a decathlon now contested at the Olympics? 2 or 3? I know we've had a decathlon question certainly, but no. To the nearest 100 miles, how long is the M6? 2 or 300? 64. Who was born first, Bobby or Jack Charlton? That's a toughie. 55. Which lager was advertised by Paul Hogan in the 80s? Castlemaine, Orex, or Foster's? Right, thanks very much, everyone. Sunday is the movie quiz. I'll see you then. Good luck with your score, and have a great rest of your weekend. See you soon. Say bye, birthday girl. Without biting. Come on. Say bye. Weekend. See you later.